All right, guys, I got our next guest of the night, someone I'm really excited to talk with, somebody that I've actually interviewed on Cage-Side Submissions before in the past. You guys have all been watching him for years. We got David Rickels, the Caveman, on Pure EVil MMA. What's going on, Dave?
Yo, what's up, Evil Eddie?
Not much, man. Are you, currently right now we got the fights on out in Canada. Are you watching?
No, man. I don't even have cable, so I'm watching.
Well, man, your last fight, man, you were able to come out the other side with a win. And what are you doing to move forward from here?
Well, went in there, beat the hell out of that guy. And I'm just looking to get back where I belong, man. And that's in the top ranks, whether that's at 170 or 155. We're still trying to figure that out with Bellator and what direction I want to take. But, I felt really good fighting at 170. So I might be looking to break through the top 10 up there and work towards a belt.
Well, last time we talked, you were actually going back and forth between Denver and Wichita. Are you still doing that?
Yeah, I go down there every once in a while. I'm a little bit past due on getting back there, but yeah, I've been training with Team Elevation a little bit, and yeah, they're a great team.
So one thing I really got to ask you, I've been, I'm a huge fan of Fighter and the Kid, Joe Rogan, obviously, and they always talk about the Onnit products, Alpha Brain. Of course, you're sponsored by Onnit. Is there any products that, I should go out there and try?
Man, for me, the things that really stand out are some of their nutritional stuff. It's like the daily greens is something that I really love to get, man, because I'm not much of a vegetable person myself.
Yeah.
I don't eat spinach raw. So I use their daily greens, and their MCT oils are really good, man. They've got flavored MCT oils. You can, I'm a coffee guy, so I hit the morning, gotta have my coffee. It's got to taste good. I can't drink straight coffee. So you throw in a flavored MCT oil, that's just good.
What is that, like a krill oil, right?
Yeah, so MCT oil is, it comes from coconuts. Essentially, it's a fat, basically. So it's fats that are supposed to be really good for your brain and get your motor running. And, I will attest to that.
So, man, we've been watching you forever, and we actually had a fan question from Brian Lee Brown 11 who asked, how old were you when you first started training MMA of any kind?
I was doing some backyard street fighting at 17, which was basically us guys watching. I had a friend who introduced me to Japanese MMA, and I think that's why, I've watched a lot of wrestling. And then, of course, I started watching Pride Fighting, which is basically the mixture of MMA and wrestling. And, I kind of fell in love with that. So we started doing that shit in the backyard and, doing fake fights and stuff like that, and even some real ones. And, yeah, I did that for about a year and then joined a real gym and decided to get my ass kicked for a while before I started getting good.
While you're talking about Pride, last night Bellator was supposed to have a huge event between Fedor and Matt Mitrione. Can you let everybody know who you were siding with in that fight and why you thought that person might have the upper hand?
Well, my brain told me that Mitrione was probably gonna smash Fedor, but my heart is man, Fedor's the GOAT, dude. Fedor is the GOAT, and at that time, man, he was crushing people. And it was just really fun to watch. So, my heart was going for Fedor for sure.
So you've been in the game for so long, opening up the doors for, local fighters in your area, bringing Bellator over to, that area over there, Wichita. And a huge thing, man, is this day and age, you really got to self-promote yourself here. You got to, connect with your fans on social media. You got to do more than just stay active in the gym. Do you have any advice out there for anybody that's listening right now that's, coming up through their amateur career? Any advice, for the entertainment side? Because you do a great job with that. I mean, I remember a couple of years ago, Bellator did a thing of you when you're 2 years old and there's a picture of you with a beard. So little funny things like that catch people's eyes.
Yeah, man. I mean, dude, have fun with this sport, man. Like, that's the advice I could give, I guess. I meet a lot of guys who are like really fun, awesome people outside of the cage, and they crack jokes and do this and that. And but then when the camera gets on them, they get all shy and just not themselves. And if anything, I'm just saying, don't go out there and portray some character. Just be yourself. Be the funny, fun person you are, or whoever you may be. If you're a weird, twisted, sick individual, let that shine through. Let it shine.
That's awesome. So, another question I got for you right now. What are you just leaving the gym right now?
Nah, man. I just ate some crab rangoons. I'm being fat. It's Sunday. I'm not doing nothing.
I actually just tried crab rangoon for the first time. Big fan. If you guys don't know what that is out there, it's like a cream cheesy kind of. It sounds a little weird, but it's so good. They give you that special sauce, that sweet sauce.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's next level, bro. Crab rangoons are like the weakness.
So what's like
pizza and peanut butter?
Well, I'm over here on the East Coast, man. There's no pizza like there is on Worcester Street here in New Haven, Connecticut. Have you ever been over to Connecticut before? I know Bellator likes coming over here a lot. They have a upcoming event very soon for Mohegan Sun, I think.
Yeah, I fought Jordan Fisher and starched him in 16 seconds out at the Mohegan Sun, and there was probably about 10,000 people watching, which was really dope. And so I've been out to Connecticut a few times.
Well, the thing is, the New York State Athletic Commission is kind of new. We saw a lot of controversy last week. Were you able to catch that fight? And does that kind of make you kind of put a pause on things if they offer you a fight in New York, or is it all green lights?
I didn't see what. You help me out here. What happened?
Well, Jermaine Duran to me with the late shots, which I didn't really think was that late. I mean, it wasn't like Joanna versus Claudia, but either way, the judging out there and the reffing, a lot of people were freaking out about it. I mean, I don't think it was that big of a deal like people are making, but there are a lot of people out there that are like, I might pump the brakes right here if I get offered a fight in New York.
Dude, what? That's crazy. Hey, hold on. This is how much I watch, but they did that shit at Madison Square Garden, didn't they?
Yeah, and they had a great event. They had an amazing event at 205.
Dude, I'll fight for tacos to fight in Madison Square Garden. Like, that's an amazing, there's a history behind that place in itself, so, yeah, I wouldn't pump any brakes.
Yeah,
Baby.
A lot of magic happens over there, and it's like unexplainable. I've been there a couple of times. My mom even told me that she got pregnant with me at Madison Square Garden. So that
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So
that's awesome.
I'm like some of the magic that came out of that place. So you were born in 1989, man. Same year I was born. I'm a June baby. We've had like the best generation in my opinion. I mean, it's a little crazy right now with things,
yes,
but
agree,
we've had quite the entertainment time growing up. I mean, between music, movies, I think we've had the best generation. What is your favorite fight movie within our generation?
Surf Ninjas.
I'm a huge fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but they made a remake. I was kind of weary about watching that, and it actually wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I didn't rewatch it, but yeah, they changed like the turtles. They all look all weird now.
Well, because when we were kids, we like thought they were real, and now it's like animated.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. It's just kind of funny to see, but I mean, there's a lot of great. Here's why we come from the best generation, though, is because we're the people who were like, at least me myself, I was pre-internet. I remember before internet. I remember dial-up internet. I remember all this shit. So like we're in the age of before instant communication. I remember having to dial up my friends on the home phone,
AIM instant messenger, and even with fighting, man, internet has really brought MMA and fighting through the forefront and really connecting with the fans. We got to watch Kimbo Slice, who before there was YouTube, there was Kimbo Slice on YouTube, right?
Yeah. Man, Kimbo Slice was awesome, dude. I remember watching him in the classroom. Everybody would get around and we'd all be watching Kimbo Slice knock some dude's eyeball out, which was really cool.
So my little sister's generation growing up now, they're seeing Conor McGregor. Even she messaged me. She's a sophomore in high school. She was like, "Did you see the big news? Conor McGregor versus Mayweather." I mean, man, what's your thoughts on this whole thing?
Conor versus Mayweather, like, I really hope it happens, man. I don't think Conor has a chance in hell, but here's why it should happen. Floyd would go to 15-0, and then they'd also go down as like the highest pay-per-view that's ever been done. I mean, I think that would be the best pay-per-view that's ever happened.
And for everybody else, I mean, we can't really argue because it gives us an excuse for a guy's night out, right?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
Dave, thank you so much for coming on and talking with me, man. What we like to do on the show when we get to this point in the interview is I hand the imaginary microphone over to you. If you got any sponsors, any shout outs at all, the floor is all yours, and you can go on and enjoy your crab rangoon.
Yeah. I'll keep it pretty simple, but On It, Future Legend, Venom, Rivet and Eyelet, Cigar Perforator, man. These are just one of Drink Full, Drink Zenful. Man, I've got a really great team that backs me. I've got some more sponsors, man, I could name off. But a lot of people helped me get to where I'm at today, and this is just my courteous thanks to all of them.
Last question I got for you: how's the little one been doing?
Man, they're great, man. I got my son and my daughter. My son just had his birthday party this weekend. Turned the big 3 years old.
Oh.
And yeah, man, we had a good time. Celebrated. He smacked the hell out of a pinata.
Did you let him? Did you carve him out like a little thumper for himself, like you carry around? What are those? What are we supposed to be calling those? What you carry around as the caveman? A club. Do you got him a little club?
He does, actually.
Yes, that's awesome.
He does. We actually have some photos. Like, we had one made for him for when he was born too, which is really cool.
That
we
is
got pictures of him holding it an hour after he was born. So.
That is so awesome, man. Well, where can everybody find you on social media, and then we'll let you go?
The Caveman 316. That's pretty much all of it.
And can you just say, hey guys, it's
Snapchat and nudes.
Can you just say, hey guys, it's David Rickels, and you're listening to Pure EVil MMA?
Hey guys, it's David Rickels, and you're listening to Pure EVil MMA.
I appreciate it, brother. Enjoy your night.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Thank you. There you guys go, David Rickels. Make sure you guys give me a follow on Twitter at Pure Evil MMA and also on Facebook. Give our Facebook page some love, guys. Just started that up at Pure Evil MMA. I mean, I can't make it any more simpler. Instagram at Pure Evil MMA. Go follow Dave Rickels at the Caveman 316. I hope you guys had an amazing night. Let's go enjoy the rest of the week.